Hello, everyone, and welcome to Season 2 of our All Hecata Chronicle, Berlin Bloodlines. This is Episode 8, Condemn the Soul. So let's meet our condemned vampires, starting with Avery.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Avery, at Averydaboi on social media platforms. I style myself as something of an internet personality, but none of that matters right now. In this time zone, I'll be playing Unsere gnädiger Herr, Edgar fucking Wade.
Edgar fucking Wade. Az?
Hello, everybody. I'm Az, or as I was on the social media, because I think I'm funny. And today, I will be playing the delicious, delightful, devious diablerist, Adelaide Nagaraja, the devil's favorite daughter.
And everyone please admire the Nagaraja teeth that Adelaide is wearing. And Az, if at any point you want to take them out, no one would blame you. Luna.
I'm not a bitch.
Mom didn't raise no bitch. Luna.
Hi, I'm Luna, or druidbynight. You can find me at druidbynight on most social media platforms, and for this game, for this time zone, I will be playing one Imogen Lamia.
Thank you. Ramos.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gilbert Ramos, aka RamostheNomad on all of social media. I'm CEO and founder of Rolling Nomads, and tonight I have the pleasure of once again playing Dr. Tullio Giovanni.
Thank you. And last but not least, our special returning guest, Rissa.
Hello everyone. I am TheRyssaRave all over the interwebs, but today I will be playing the one, the only, the hated, and maybe the beloved Arianna Giovanni.
Perfect. As always, this is a Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition actual play. We've gone over our safety and consent, but please check in with yourselves as your well-being is important to all of us who are playing. All the content warnings for this game will be down in the description below. So if you all are ready, lass uns anfangen, and let's return to Berlin, exactly, almost, where we left off last time. Now, while Adelaide, Arianna, Imogen, Kenneth, and Tullio are all getting a little heated at the Kit Kat Club in the Mitte, we're going to rewind the clock, just a little bit, and we're going to check up on Edgar. After Akua cured... I spelled cured wrong. After Akua cured you of the curse Louisa laid on you, you said your farewells to your coterie before returning to your penthouse, taking Tegan Duncern with you. You informed her of what had happened to your secretary, Frau Eschweiler. You offered Tegan one of the 3 spare bedrooms you have, as Frau Eschweiler was occupying one of them. And you two went to your day sleep, with the promise that you would discuss more with Tegan about your plans for the future of the Duncern bloodline come the following evening. But you never woke up the following evening. Not the evening after that, nor the evening after that. Instead, you've been trapped in what could only be described as a never-ending dream or nightmare, depending on your interpretation. You're fully aware of yourself in your bed in Charlottenburg, but you're also fully cognizant in your dream. Sleep paralysis, your brother Tullio might diagnose it, and although you were aware that he arrived at your apartment not too long ago, along with Imogen and Adelaide, you were powerless to tell any of them what was going on. And what is going on, Edgar? Well, you're standing in front of a massive blazing flame in a place that you recognize. It is the temple Aelin and Kasim worship at in the heart of the city. The heat of the fire is almost unbearable, but there is no urging of your beast to push you back. No matter where you look while you're standing in this temple, you see the fire. You turn around behind you, to your left and to your right. The fire is before you, and on the opposite side of the fire is a man, robed entirely in black, his face completely obscured from you. But you know he is staring at you, and he's waiting for you to speak first.
Why did you bring me here? Oh, grimmest of reapers.
We don't have much time. Current incarnation of Anima Umbra. The man shouts at you from across the flame.
So where do I find it?
I believe that you already know where it is.
And if we destroy it, or if we give it to the Baron, how bad am I fucking myself?
Is that really the questions that you want to ask?
You know, I thought we were always interested in small talk.
Tell me first. Edgar Wade. Fionlach Duncern. Do you know to whom you speak?
No. And I don't think it much matters, if I'm being honest.
Perhaps it doesn't. Is your only concern the Shadow Bane?
No.
I have only a short window to speak with you. Something has been opened. Someone is viewing the past.
The missing piece. I need to destroy it.
That depends entirely what you mean by destroy.
If we need to end the cycle, she deserves a chance to be human.
So, what you want to know is how to destroy the Shadowbane in order to free her of yourself and of this cycle.
Is there a way to destroy it without myself?
You cannot destroy it. I could not destroy it.
Is there a way for her to destroy it that doesn't kill us both?
No.
Is there a way for us to survive death then?
I believe that you have already survived death.
Yeah, you usually don't get to make that trick twice. I'm asking if you know something that I don't.
I think I should tell you what the Shadowbane is. And perhaps then you can determine a way to destroy it. Perhaps in these modern nights, you can see something that I never could.
Modern nights require modern solutions.
The Shadowbane was created by a once-born who collected the souls of corrupted, fallen mages. The Nafandi. Do you know them?
No.
They were mages done wrong, gone wrong. Instead of ascending in their power, they descended into madness. Something that I believe that your anima soul is experiencing. Would you agree?
I think Edgar just slightly nods.
This once-born collected 3 souls, forged this relic in order to bring about control over the entirety of the Shadowlands, every kingdom across the world, under one ruler. Perhaps to bring oblivion itself under their total control. How it was lost to them, I never was able to learn before I met my own demise. When Behesht became a Khainite, she vowed to surpass my father in his knowledge and wisdom. Perhaps she had. Or perhaps she had become exactly like him. Either way, she pulled this Malfian from the depths of the labyrinth into the Skinlands, and bound one of the most powerful souls in the world into a pathetic human. She tortured them for ages, till they revealed all their secrets of the soul and how she could reclaim the power our father stripped from her. And she performed the binding of Anime Gemini, binding her avatar to a unique item that exists only in the Skinlands, her human soul to that of a mortal, and her Khainite soul to that of a Khainite. Of course, she was no longer a mage, and perhaps the Malfian did not tell her every step, so things inevitably went awry. So now tell me, current incarnation of myself, how would you go about solving this problem?
If it is to be destroyed, it must be destroyed by the one who made it.
That is sound reasoning. I sense very little of the taint of necromancy or oblivion on you.
I refuse to interact with the spirits of the dead.
I do hope, then, that you have compatriots, people that you can rely on, who do delve in the muck of the Great Shadow.
We shall see. Past incarnation of mine own self.
Should your anima soul, in their form, attempt to purify the Shadowbane, as she is one of them, one of these corrupted souls, she will become nothing more than a skin suit for Behesh to reincarnate herself into. And she will be lost, and the cycle will be broken, and perhaps that is for the best. None of us can say. None of us have ever desired the outcome.
If we slay Behesh before we attempt the purification, is it going to break the cycle from the start?
I cannot tell you that.
Why didn't you kill her when you had the chance? Behesh.
I thought that I had more time. My brother found me and killed me.
Sounds like your brother understood the time was money.
Yes, just as your brother does.
Well, I'm not going to get caught with my robe down.
I think that you have had enough chances getting caught with your proverbial robes down, that there isn't another one lined up for you, Edgar Wade.
No. But I'm also here sitting here conversating with myself. It doesn't bode well either.
The door is closing. There isn't much time. So I must say something to you before the flame extinguishes. If there's one thing I know, anima umbra, one lesson my unliving father gave me that I never forgot, what I had hoped he would remember before his own demise, is that everything happens for a reason. You can call it God or divine intervention. It is nothing so simple as that. The will workers may attempt to tip the scales of power in their favor. The Cainites may attempt to do the same. But they will never bypass the balancing effect of the divine. The love that we have for the anima soul is the balancing effect, Edgar. You believe we love them as we love ourselves? No. We love them more than we love ourselves. I loved Elisabetta like I have never loved anything or anyone before or since. You would give your temporal possessions, wealth, power to the pit should it be required to save their life. That is not masturbatory. That is what the weak must tell themselves so they do not throw themselves on this flame for the love they have that is burning them up inside.
I think that you and I may just have to settle on a difference of opinion.
Ask your final question, for the door is closing, and there is one more who wishes to see you.
Where do I destroy it? I've been mulling it over. Here, in the Shadowlands. I can't quite get it nicked.
You received vision, providence, sent to you by all those who came before you. Behesht almost purified it. Almost. She was on your side, not mine.
Don't get too close to the flame, Japheth.
Japheth isn't there anymore, but who is there is a man who looks remarkably similar to Aelin. He's a little older, a little shorter than Aelin. He peeks around the flame to look at you. Very large brown eyes.
Hello there.
You are not Gael.
No, but we're familiar.
My Gael would never say such things about me. I feel for your singer in this world, that you cast them away so easily.
Nothing I do is easy.
No. I think it is. The easy thing is to walk away and do not look back. It is much harder to look her in the face and tell her the truth. You are not worthy of her.
And neither was Gael worthy of you. Worth is a consumer-driven sort of thing.
Your arrogance will doom us all. And this vision comes to an end, and the flame extinguishes. And as it does, Edgar, you suddenly become extremely aware that Ilse is dead. You see a vision of Lucius sinking his fangs into her torpid throat. You see what she saw, this feast of folly, this dinner with Roger de Camden. People that you know or knew. No, but Japheth knew them, not you. But there's a familiarity there. Lamia, Augustus Giovanni, Cappadocius. And just like that, you wake up in your bed in Charlottenburg, completely drenched in blood from sweating for nights on end.
To the fridge.
So you get up and you roll to the fridge, and we'll check up on Edgar in just a minute. But for now, we're jumping back over to the Kit Kat Club, inside of a private room with Tullio, Imogen, Arianna, and Kenneth. And just a moment ago, Tullio invoked Name of the Father and paralyzed Kenneth. Imogen and Arianna, you see this, but I'm going to give Tullio the opportunity to do whatever it is that he wants to do first before something happens.
I'm moving toward Kenneth. I'm dragging him out of here.
Okay, so you're going to physically remove Kenneth from the room.
Actually, I think I can fucking just take him with Shadow Step, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check.
So then I move to Imogen and Arianna. Both of you, please make me a wits and awareness versus, and I'll make that versus your let's call it strength and subterfuge. It's a weird roll, but that's what we're doing.
I roused and I got hungrier.
Mm-hmm. So that puts you at 4 hunger.
Now.
2? Okay.
I'm at 2.
So Arianna also...
I'm as good than I was.
Yeah, wits and awareness.
We do not get hungry. Hold on, I need to add those. I believe it's 2 dice.
That is 2 successes with a bestial failure if it's it's a miss.
What hunger are you at, Tullio?
It's currently sitting at 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's 7 on a crit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you're desiccated at the moment. So you're not looking super hot, buddy.
5 successes.
Okay, so both of you can immediately clock before Tullio can do what he's going to do of what exactly it is he's going to do. You see Tullio lunging for Kenneth, and you see the shadows sort of starting to gather around him from this room. So with 7 successes, Arianna, I'll allow you to act first.
She is going to immediately step in the way, get in between Kenneth and Tullio. I need clarification on something.
Mm-hmm.
Touch of Oblivion.
It's a great power. It's just
Yes.
a rouse check.
It's just a rouse check.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to do it.
I'd like to do it.
5. 6.
Tullio?
3
3.
successes.
Okay, so which part of his body would you like to wither?
Oh man, the temptation. But what we're gonna do is she gets in between and she lunges forward and she grabs the entirety of his lower jaw.
So you're already desiccated there, but you're going to take 2 points of aggravated damage, Tullio, as Arianna grabs you by the jaw. Now, of course, Imogen, you see this. What would you like to do?
Well, I have a thing I could do, but I don't know if Imogen would be fast enough to do it.
You can, well, why don't you let me know what it is?
Yes, using my lore sheet, the Gorgon protection, using the block maneuver to get in between them to break them up.
Yes, I would allow that.
Okay. What would you like me to roll?
So that was 5, 3. If you roll strength and athletics, get 2 successes or more, you can get in between them.
Sorry, real quick. Arianna rolled a 6.
3
A 6,
successes or more.
Thank you.
Thank you. My sheet is kind of hot. My sheet is kind of sexy as hell.
In fact, it is.
5 on a messy crit.
Okay, messy crit. So it's going to be a little bit more forceful than that. So you're going to get in between them and you're going to push them both away with enough force that they're going to both get injured. Both of you please take a point of superficial damage. As Arianna and Kenneth go flying off to one side of the room and Tullio goes flying off to the other side of the room. And Imogen, now you are standing there with all the power to you. So you're standing there in the middle of the room. You've knocked everyone else over.
I think she is deathly still, kind of almost like a lion looking between the 2 or the 3 of them. And she's going to simply say, "We are family, and we're going to solve this like family."
Arianna is positioned over Kenneth protectively, and she looks at Imogen. Family. To me, that you are family.
Is this not proof enough? Stopping you two from killing each other, stopping Tullio? I'll look to Tullio. From kidnapping Kenneth to do God knows what. What more do I have to prove to you?
Imogen, for upholding the Chronicle Tenant, I'll allow you to restore any spent willpower.
Arianna stands up. She's still protective over Kenneth. It's willing to help.
And I'm trying to help you now.
I am not the enemy. Look behind you. He's the only one making moves to hurt us.
I will look to Tullio.
For your clarification, Tullio, 3 more rounds of him being paralyzed.
Understood. Tullio doesn't say anything. Tullio waits to see if what's next and what Imogen will do next.
Imogen just stares down at him. Her face, well, in her mind rather, there's emotions that go from anger to just pure sadness, but her face remains stone. And she says there has to be another way to get the whatever you want out of her without sacrificing Kenneth's freedom. I would not allow it.
He is my child.
He is his own kindred. You are
He
not
should have been
Olivia.
dead.
Be that as it may, you are not. Olivia, you are not Lucius. You are more.
I'm trying to gather this family.
This is not the way.
There is no other way.
What do you need? What more do you need to be convinced? If I can forgive my sister, why can't you?
Because they still have mine.
And you think this is the only way? I'm trying to help you.
Arianna, submit and come with us.
If you take me out, you will lose Irma. The only reason why Irma is still mortal is because I am there. If you have a way to break the bond where he will not know, I will do it. I will do whatever it takes. Otherwise, let me remain. I can get you information. I can get you ways in. Whatever you need. He stays alive. And she points to Kenneth.
Kenneth is just laying there. He can't move.
Is he bonded to you?
Is he? I don't think he is.
No, he's drank your blood many times. You would assume that he's bonded to you. He's never indicated otherwise.
He has drunk from me. So I assume.
Often.
Oh, she wants to punch him in the mouth.
You certainly may.
Oh,
Why don't you make me a willpower roll here?
okay. What is my willpower?
If anyone has impulsive thoughts like that, please voice them. I'd love to make you roll willpower for that.
And it's the unspent, right? That I'm rolling.
It is. Can't roll what's spent.
4.
You watch Arianna ball her hand into a fist, but she doesn't let it fly.
Often enough. It was his choice, Tullio. I didn't make it.
He's his
He's a
own.
fool.
And a fool he may be, but he's his own kindred, with his own decisions to make.
He's a child.
Are you not
I'll find this
bonded to each
agreeable.
other? Are you not bonded to each other?
I will drop name of the father.
You drop name of the father. It's not really that way it works, but we'll just allow one more round to go past. And as soon as you do, Kenneth pops up off of the ground, and he comes right over to you, Tullio, on the other side of the wall. And he immediately starts screaming in your face. All sorts of profanities, calling you a motherfucker. He's extremely angry. But outside, Adelaide, you have just had a very pleasant, albeit clandestine and, covert conversation with Eden, one of the daughters of the Bahari. And you sort of watch her walk away, make sure nothing happens to her, as she's going to be a person who's going to be feeding you information about the Anarchs and the Camarilla from now on. And you sort of, check up on Ted, make sure that he's well secured in your outfit, and, try and figure out how you're going to get back inside. Did they give you a stamp? You can't remember. Or was it a bracelet? And that's when you see someone pull up in a... What type of car do you think Edgar would have sped off to the Meta with?
The Mercedes.
The Mercedes-Benz?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you make me your nightly rouse check, please?
Sure.
And for your clarification, Tegan was feeding you all of those nights to make sure that you didn't go into frenzy of any kind. So you are at 1 hunger.
Yeah. So that is a success. So I do not get any hunger.
So you're at 1 hunger. So you pull up expertly, almost like something out of a Bond movie, and pull into a parallel parking spot, as that is how you have to park here in Berlin. And what's Edgar wearing? What's Edgar decided to throw on for the Kit Kat Club?
The usual, because you don't change your clothes when you're about to own a place.
So like a Windsor tie.
Yeah.
Nice.
Black on gray on white on black.
Perfect. And you pull and you open the door and you see Adelaide standing right outside the Kit Kat Club.
Adelaide looks confused.
So,
You look much better.
working on that part.
Can I touch you? Just
Are you gonna fry my brains or do some other Nagaraja magic?
no.
Go for it.
And I'm going to make sure he's not bleeding from anywhere like he was when he was laying in the bed. Before we go into a public space.
No, he looks dry as a bone, I suppose.
Good. What
Just like a
happened?
24-hour bug, I think.
24. That is how long you think you were gone. 24 hours.
Yeah, truly, it doesn't much matter. I was gone, now I'm back.
It does. Your new assistant.
Oh, Frau Ischweiler.
Yes.
Yeah. She's a good old bird.
She was broken.
Oof. It's not a good look.
Not for you. Not for her.
You knew that she was harmed. She was beaten up here at the Kit Kat Club.
Yeah, Edgar's playing stupid. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
I gotta use that ingenue merit for all it's worth. Well, I have to burn it down then.
Or you could
Oh,
go
come on,
see
it
what-
was a funny joke.
What's not funny is your brother and your son.
Oh, are they rowing again?
Quite publicly, yes.
Sure. I can handle that. Just before we go in there. You know, Adelaide, I thought I hated you because I was envious of you for a really long time. I thought your bloodline's lack of connection to Cappadocius made you free somehow. And I'm sorry for that. Because the sins of your bloodline weigh just as heavy as any of ours.
Are you sure you're feeling alright?
I suppose I deserve that. I feel fucking great.
Well, speaking of bloodlines, let's not repeat what our forebears have done.
I've learned some things about the relic.
So have we. But first, let's make sure that no one causes a scene, and then somewhere more private, after I see what the inside of a piece of note looks like.
Are the Putinescas here that did that to Ashweiler?
Was it the Putanescas or the Pissanopes? Putanesca? That one. I don't care, honestly, whichever one is next.
Very well. Edgar will walk up to the doorman.
Yes. Doorman is a man named Heiko, and he looks you up and down. And he says, "It's been several years, Mr. Wade. I didn't ever think you were coming back. I thought maybe you got married or something."
Well, I told you I'd come back when I owned the place, right?
Yes, but that was several years and several gray hairs ago.
Well, and I will activate Memorize. I think you would really like to let my dear cousin and I in.
I was already here.
He would have let you in anyway, but it doesn't require any check for him. He just says, "Yes, of course. Of course, you are welcome."
All right. You have a good night, lad. And I will tuck a rather large euro note into his pocket as we walk by.
And you see Adelaide sort of waving a stamp like, "It was already in there."
Sometimes it's just for fun.
The room is this way.
You look beautiful tonight.
Are you sure you're not damaged?
Oh, in ways you're not qualified to repair, my dear.
And Adelaide's gonna lead back to the private room.
And what's happening tonight at the Kit Kat Club, Edgar, is it's neon night. So there's a lot of UV lights going on here. A lot of the workers here are painted, including a very popular one that you know of, Danica. She always has many patrons around her. And she's very busy tonight. But Adelaide leads you back to one of the private rooms, not even one of the private voyeur rooms, just a completely private room. Not sure you've ever been to one of these rooms, because what's the point of going to the Kit Kat Club if you are not having relations in front of everyone? That's kind of the point. But you head back into this one, and what you can hear as you enter in is you can hear Kenneth yelling, and he's getting almost delirious with it at this point, and he's pointing right in Tullio's face, and he's going, "In the words of Ludacris, back up, motherfucker, you don't know me like that."
What happened? I was gone for 20 minutes.
I forgot you stole my iPod.
I am pulling Kenneth away. And I look over at Adelaide and say, Tullio had a moment, but all is well. We have fixed it.
Do I see that there's any damage on my doll?
There's no damage on your doll. Tullio, can you make me an intelligence and resolve roll?
I surely can. 5 on a crit.
Okay, so he attempts to dominate you, to stay on the other side of the room from you, but you can resist it. It's there, and for a second you think that you should do that, but then you realize he's using dominate on you.
Part of me wishes I could take you more seriously, boy.
All of me wishes that you would go walk into the sun and never ever come back.
All right. Okay. Well,
How did we get to this point? What?
He fucking paralyzed me and tried to take me with him wherever the fuck he wants to take me.
I'm sorry. Who the fuck are you?
She walks up and she goes, Arianna Giovanni. And you are Edgar.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Give me, and he'll hold out his hand. Just give me one moment. Am I supposed to know who she is? Looking around at the other three.
If you had ever talked with me for more than 5 minutes, yes.
Fair enough,
So-
bygones being what they are.
Yeah.
So they didn't tell you. And she looks at Imogen and
Oh, wait. You're the one. Tullio, the one from the hospital the other night. This same.
And from the manor.
And from. Oh! Okay. Alright. I'm caught up. Hi. Nice to meet you. Edgar Wade.
And Kenneth sort of goes, yeah, and breaks your hands apart. She's the one who took Osric, you know.
Oh. That was in bad taste. Where is my uncle?
ooh, okay. He is at Lux.
With Hannah-Lori.
Yes.
And Lucius.
Unless
Yes.
Like we discussed, Imogen.
yes.
Look, how about this before we do anything else? Where's your fucking girlfriend, Edgar?
Wife. We've been over this.
Whatever.
And it's good to see that you have a new one after you cast off that last back in Scotland so fast.
That was Dougal, not me. Remember when I was a person and then Osric dragged me back and then I died and then
He dragged
Tullio
us
brought me
both
back, remember?
All right. Yeah. No, I was there.
And
My
Anyway.
parts don't work like that no more. My boys ain't swimming no more.
Rough.
Arianna crosses her arms and looks at Kenneth and tilts her head. Who?
Don't worry about it. It's really not important right now.
No, it is. I'll tell you all about it, Arianna. Don't worry. Where is she, Edgar?
I can go get her for you if you need her.
Great. We'll wait right here.
No. No. No.
Not exactly how that works, but I can endeavor. You see, where I have to go, I have to drive quite a ways, and then I have to entreat a group of werewolves to retrieve my wife.
Arianna looks at Imogen and goes, "What?"
I wasn't even there for this.
Edgar, can you roll me a Dex Athletics, please?
Can I add my celerity to it because I have rapid reflex?
Yes.
Nice. 2 successes, bestial hanging.
Amazing. So, you are going to fall under your clan compulsion until you see something die or see something come to life. You're going to be at a 2 dice penalty to something not involving that. And Kenneth actually lands his hit. You're not going to take any damage from this, but he punches you across the face.
And?
I need her. I need her like she helped you, like she helped Tullio, like she helped me. I need her for Arianna.
You needed to break a blood bond.
Yes.
Done. I'll go as soon as I can.
Okay, then tell fucking Tullio to stop trying to kidnap the both of us, or kill us, or both.
Why are we killing or kidnapping?
Hold on.
Tullio?
Hold on. Let's just take a moment.
By the way, why the fuck are you all here?
Because I'm buying this fucking place.
Oh my god.
Anyway. Here's the deal. I will go get Aelin. Tullio is the head of your bloodline. I cannot do anything about his sovereignty over you. I am not the head of this family. If you have a grievance with the head of your bloodline, you should speak with Akua Samidi.
Where's Ilsa?
Dead.
What?
Diablerized by Lucius.
Arianna.
Yeah, just eyeballing Arianna.
Arianna, you do in fact know this. You did not know what was occurring now, but you do know this plan.
So, my question for you, my dear. Arianna. You're with beautiful name, by the way. Look at you, such a smile. Did you bring my family here to distract them so that Lucius would have a straight shot at Ilse?
No, Kenneth wanted to come here. We were elsewhere. Lucius
Tired of slithering around in the dark.
You put it that way, I suppose, but Lucius mentioned that he wanted Ilse, but I didn't know that it was happening now.
It happened nights ago.
He tells me things, but he doesn't tell me everything. Unless I ask for more.
Which gets you more attention, which puts this...
Yes. I am trying to be different. And she looks at Kenneth when she says that, and then looks back at Adelaide and says, my biggest concern is Irma. And so long as I look like I am still playing by Lucius's game, he leaves her alone. And the more that these two resist him, the more urgent, we'll call it, that he gets.
Let's put it this way, my dear. I'll teach you a lesson my dear sire taught me quite young. If you have trying in this hand and a €1 note in this hand, you still can't get a fucking kebab.
There's a face of... It's both irritation and kind of amusement. Her existence as a kindred thus far has not had that. And there's a little smirk that appears on her face. Well, uncle, how do you suggest I get the kebab then?
You could learn to make your own. Metaphorically. I did.
Did the universe align and everyone's playing along with my idioms now?
No, it's
No.
tense.
Right.
Here's what I would suggest. Before you make any sort of decisions about anything, wait for me to fetch my wife.
Is that amenable to you, Dad?
Kenneth,
I'm not talking to you.
please don't agitate your sire. We don't have time for that.
Maybe I should fill you in, Edgar. Arianna and I aren't just fucking around.
Mm-hmm.
You can make that face all you want to. We connect on a level that you just wouldn't get.
Okay,
You can
I
make
kinda
that
see
face
where
too.
Tullio's coming from. It's the way
I-
you say it.
It is the way you say it. However, I did see a fraction of what they experience every night. The Shadowlands.
I thought this was not the voyeur room, though.
Edgar, can you be serious, please?
I'm confused, is all.
I understand.
Arianna's going to do something risky.
Mhm.
She is going to touch Edgar. She is going to grab his hand, and similar to what she did to her sister, she is going to show him her experience in the Shadowlands.
Make me a roster. And a resolve and aspects roll.
We get hungrier.
What's that
So
hunger
we're
I
at-
put you at?
2. We are at 2 hunger.
Mhm.
And you need wits and aspects, yes?
I believe it's resolve and aspects, but I could be wrong.
Resolve and aspects. Okay.
I could be wrong.
No.
Sounds like a me thing.
No.
No, it's resolve and aspects.
Yeah. There it is.
9 on a crit.
9 on a crit. All right. Well, you're gonna get a little bit more than what Imogen got. Edgar, when Arianna, will you touch Edgar's hand?
Yes, I grab his hand.
Okay. So, what you see, or what you feel rather, is you feel the moment of death, which is a strange thing to feel. You feel, of course, you felt it as when you died and became kindred, but this isn't a coming back to unlife. This is a long, drawn-out death, and you feel the sensation of nothingness, of non-existence, and then suddenly being coalesced together, made corporeal but not, somewhere harsh and horrible and wicked, somewhere where you can hear and see a churning sea of glass and wood and oil, somewhere deeper beyond a labyrinth with unspeakable monsters roaring and peeking and snarling inside of it. You see grim reapers, several of them with massive scythes. It's horrific, and it goes on for what feels like years. Centuries, maybe. Until you come back to yourself as a kindred. Whereas your death was but a moment, Arianna was dead for several years before she was brought back. And she carries with her the psychic pain and torment of the Shadowlands in her body and in her mind. And you can only assume that Kenneth does as well. Now, Kenneth was dead for mere hours, so obviously Arianna carries more, but both of them have a connection that Kenneth is correct. None of you could understand.
Does this satisfy the conditions of my
No, because
claim?
Imogen asked me that the last time, and the answer was no. Because it is... Arianna cannot, just like Kenneth cannot remember the specifics of the Shadowlands. Can't even see it clearly. It's like seeing everything through a gossamer veil. It's just the feelings of the psychological torment and physical torment.
Coming out of this, Edgar will just bite into his palm. And put Arianna's cheek in his hand so his blood makes contact with her skin. You've been baptized in blood to our part of the family now. You're going to have to kill your father. Or stand by while I do it. It's more accurate.
She goes through several emotions, some of which you think perhaps is like the bond she has to Lucius. But what becomes strongest in her face is predatory, and she smiles bright and wide. I'd be happy to watch.
Good. And if you betray us, I have 3 nights to use that blood I just put on you to melt you from the fucking inside.
I think she smiles even brighter at that. Understood, Uncle.
I like this one, Kenneth. So, sorry, don't mean to step on any toes. Made a late entrance, always for Edgar.
Sorry. When you say, I like this one, Kenneth, he says, Ari, are you sure? That means this one over here is gonna be your fucking bloodline leader.
She looks at Tullio, then at Imogen. We're family, I'm sure.
And to be fair, your guys' side of the family tree is more like a shrub.
She giggles and she says, well, you have some entanglements in this side too.
The point still stands. Arianna can't be away from Lux. She has to return there for her day sleep. Lucius will know, and Lucius will embrace Irma. I don't think any of us want that. Do we?
No.
No.
I'm sorry, refresh my memory. Who's Irma?
Tullio's sister.
Wait, I thought that... Never mind. I don't...
I'm Arianna's older sister.
Imogen and Arianna are sisters. Tullio and Irma are brother and sister. Does that help?
Sure.
Just be quiet, Edgar. Tullio, will you let Arianna go?
Any hint of betrayal and Edgar gets to burn you alive.
Don't look so excited, Tullio. I will go to the pit. Lucius doesn't go there. He can't.
I'm not leaving without you, Arianna.
Could, if you are down there with the whites, yes,
Yes.
could I get a finger or two, one from each of them?
There's only one down there, and no.
Why?
No,
That's my
Kenneth.
aunt.
Yes.
That's Isabella's
she's a
namesake.
Was your aunt.
Do you
She's-
want out or not, Kenneth?
I don't want to take her finger. She's never been anything but nice to us.
She'll grow them back.
There is a reason.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't ask for me.
If she saw one of you, she'd attack you immediately. She doesn't attack us.
I know.
Arianna will go to Kenneth and grab his hands, and she will say, "It is small sacrifice for the life we want." She will look back at Adelaide and say, "I'll get you the fingers."
Thank you. I just need one for what I need.
She won't miss it.
Can we get out of this room? Do we have to stay in this horribly small, claustrophobic room?
Yeah, why here?
I don't know.
I was looking for the Putanescas and we came across you.
Are they here, the ones who did that to Frau Eschweiler?
That's the last place they were seen, yes.
Well, what's better for a bit of family bonding than trouncing some fucking Putanescas?
I agree. If our business is concluded here.
As long as Tullio understands that where Arianna goes, I go.
Jesus Christ, shut up, Kenneth, and I'm gonna leave the room.
You go for the door.
I do.
Doesn't open.
Oh, I think we're locked in. I think this is a bottle episode.
Arianna cracks her fingernail, like her fingers, and she goes, in looking at Edgar, goes, "Finally, someone in this family who knows how to have fun." And she looks like she's ready to knock whoever the fuck gets in her way. Body is ready for violence.
Is the door locked, Tullio, or like what are we doing?
It's locked. I'll take care of it. And I'm gonna activate Tenebrous Avatar.
Or I
Sure.
could just rip it off its hinges.
Or we
I'm
can be
strong.
quiet about this.
No, I think
I also have corrosive blood, you guys. I've done this before. You guys have seen me.
So
tear
as
a
you're
lock
all
before.
having this conversation, I need everyone a wits and awareness, please. Go to Reverse's door.
I'm gonna burn a willpower.
6. 5.
7 critical.
Mhm.
4 successes.
3 with the hanging bestial.
Okay. Now, for your clarification, this room is soundproof. You can't hear the music or the activities going on outside, and you can't be heard inside. So all of you become extremely aware of the sound of moaning, and not the pleasant kind of moaning that you would be familiar with in this establishment. Moaning of pain, of sorrow, of horror. And the room starts turning red as a mist falls out of the vents in heavy, heavy billows and begins filling up the room. And that is where we are going to take our break. Hello, everyone. We're back. We're back inside the private room, inside the Kit Kat Club, and no one is having a good time in there because what's instead of an orgy, which is what should be happening in there, there's red mist rolling into the room. All of you hear the sound of this moaning and horror and pain, sorrow coming from this mist as it billows down out of the vents and starts to fill up the room. You know, well, let's find out first if everyone knows what this is. Let's make everyone wits and occult rolls, please. For clarification, Edgar, the moaning and the sorrow and the pain sounds coming from it is very minimal for you. For Arianna, it's extremely overtly loud.
8 on a crit.
Mhm.
Arianna grabs either side of her head and doubles over like as if she's in pain,
Mhm.
gritting her teeth.
I also got 8 on a crit.
Mhm.
Not messy.
4.
5 on a crit.
Okay, all of you know what this is. You all know this as something being used by the Second Inquisition. Those of you who got 5 or above would know that this is specifically something that was used, that you heard about course, the Second Inquisition rolled through Berlin. Many of the kindred suffered. Not your clan specifically, but you know that this is something called the Velum Sanctuary. Something blessed, some sort of Christian magic or some sort of religious magic is involved in this smoke that they basically use to flush kindred out. It hurts, it's painful if it touches you, and the lower your humanity is, the worse it will hurt you. So, based on what everyone rolled, Adelaide, you are first up. When you see the smoke rolling in, you know exactly what it is, you know exactly what it's going to do to you. What is your action?
There's no windows.
Nope.
It's just the door. That's the
You
only way
chose
out.
the private room with no voyeurism.
Yep, we're going through the door. Strength and brawl. Okay.
Go for
I'm gonna
it.
rouse the blood. 6.
Okay. You bang against the door. These doors are heavy. They're made out of steel. You bang against the door. You feel it give way slightly, but you think perhaps someone has reinforced it on the other side while you are all screaming at each other. Tullio.
I'm gonna activate Tenebrous Avatar.
That's 2 rouse checks. You're sitting at 3 hunger.
Correct. 1 success. So
Okay,
one
so
hunger
now you're at 4 hunger, and you begin slipping beneath the door. That is going to take a scene. Edgar.
We're gonna go with activating Blood Aegis.
Okay, that won't get you out of the room.
It will not, but it'll prep me for the incoming damage.
Okay, so that's a rouse check.
It's actually multiple rouse checks. I can make as many as I choose, and for each rouse check, that is 5 levels of damage that it blocks.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do 4.
It can't reduce it below 0, I don't think.
Yeah, it can never
Reduce it below 1, I mean, is what I meant to say.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna make 4 rouse checks here. That is 3 successes, 1 failure.
Okay. And for this particular ability, you actually have to provide it blood. That's what your rouse checks are for. So where do you cut? How do you cut?
I already had the open wound from biting my palm for touching Arianna for Dagon's Call. So I'll just will blood out of that opening.
Okay. Arianna.
This is stupid. This is actually stupid, so I'm not going to do that. Hey, activated toughness. I grab I grab my people. I just am like protective. That's what's happening.
It's smoke, so it's kind of hard, but you know, in the moment of panicking, you're trying to grab them around you. How many dots of fortitude do you have?
I have 4.
Okay, perfect. Imogen.
Imogen, while appreciative of the protective gesture, is the protector of the family. So she's going to activate toughness and prowess.
Okay. So that's 2 rouse checks.
Yes.
Tullio's like, damn.
Good on both of them. And then I want to rip the door off the hinges.
Okay. Make me a strength and brawl. Add your dots and potence.
I will rouse.
If you get 12 or above, you can rip the door off the hinges.
Sick.
That doesn't mean that you'll be able to get out, but it does mean you'll rip the door off the hinges.
It's one step at a time.
Since I already did some damage to the door, could that be considered
That's why I
helping?
said if you get 12 or above. I've counted that damage.
One step at a time.
Clubs are loud.
Family.
The Kit Kat Club is extremely loud, and this room is soundproof. You have no idea what people are doing outside the door. Especially when someone decided they needed to talk to the bouncer before coming in. I had to note that if Edgar talked to the bouncer first, of what would happen.
Got 9.
That's why I was like, follow me, Edgar. And Edgar's like, no, bouncer. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, 9. You watch Imogen sort of take a run and slam into the door, and you do feel it give way, Imogen, as Tullio is sort of... you don't run into Tullio, who's sort of slowly turning into shadow and slipping beneath the door. But it doesn't come off its hinges. Adelaide, the smoke hits you first. Take a point of aggravated damage as it hits you right in the leg. And it's a searing, horrific pain. And I need a terror frenzy check from you. That is your unspent willpower plus 1/3 of your humanity rounded down.
1, 2. That is 4 successes.
4 successes is exactly the amount you need to not start freaking out and scratching at the door. This is the mist's turn, if you can't tell. Tullio doesn't hit you because you cannot be harmed in the form that you are in at the moment, unless it is sunlight or fire, which it is neither of those things. So you are safe from the mist as you slip beneath the door. And we'll get to what's happening on the outside of the door as soon as you get out there. Edgar. The mist hits you across the face. Now that removes... You did 4 rouse checks for this?
Yeah, so that's 20 levels of damage it can soak.
Okay. So you don't take any damage, but however, you still feel the terror of it because that is just the way that it works. So I need a terror frenzy check from you. And that is your unspent willpower. Plus 3 dice, 2 dice for your humanity, I believe. So you are not at 10. No, it's 3 dice. You're at 9.
Critical success 6.
Okay. So you don't feel like you have to start scratching at the walls, freaking out, needing all of your family members. Arianna.
What am I doing?
You take only 1 point of superficial damage as the smoke hits you as well. I need a terror frenzy check, please.
Yes. And it's what? What is the roll for that? Remind me.
That is your unspent willpower, and
Okay.
you're at 4 humanity. Is that right?
I am at 6. You have on my sheet here.
Wonderful. Then 2 dice for your humanity.
8 on a crit.
You also don't feel like you have to freak out and murder everyone in this room. Kenneth, however, takes a point of aggravated damage and does feel like they have to freak out. I made this roll earlier in the day because I thought it would be funny if this scenario actually happened. I always like to do that. And of course, I rolled like 1 success or something. I wrote it down, but I was looking for it in the kitchen. I don't know where it is. But I knew Kenneth wouldn't be able to survive the terror frenzy because Kenneth can't do anything, right? So Kenneth starts scratching at the door and starts panicking and freaking out and hissing. Imogen, you have how many dots in fortitude? You are muted. Okay, 2 points of 2 points of superficial damage. And your terror frenzy check, please.
4 successes.
Exactly enough. Barely enough. This is your last round before the smoke will completely envelop this room. Luckily, one of you will be outside of the room. Adelaide, what is your action before you take more damage from the mist?
Kenneth is in the way.
Yep, Kenneth is scratching at the door like a rabid raccoon.
Awesome. I'm gonna go through Kenneth and the door. If Kenneth is, I'm gonna try one more time.
Strength and brawl.
Yep. Same scene, so I can keep my rouse check.
Yes.
Sick. All right. Strength and brawl and my extra dice, cause I gotta eat some more people, guys. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can reroll 2 dice.
Okay. You crash through the door. You're panicking now. You're in a lot of pain. And you crash into Kenneth. Do a significant amount of damage to Kenneth. You dislocate his hip as you crash through the door. And what you crash through... And you can feel parts of the door breaking away, sort of bend down from the hinges, and you see that there are reinforced bars that have been drilled onto the other side of the door. So even if you got this door off, you can't get out. The only thing that is happening is that the smoke is leaving through the club now. Tullio, you see this as you get on the outside of the door. You sort of rematerialize in your avatar form. So you're still in Shadow Man. But you see that there are 4 bars that are sort of reinforced here in equidistant from each other that you couldn't squeeze through as a person.
Okay. Are there any assailants or like people? Is there any sign of the people that did this?
What's an awareness?
Fire dog.
Can we hear the noises of the club now?
You hear music.
Okay.
4 successes.
You
On a
can
crit.
see.
I apologize.
You can see that they're painted to match with the theme, but there are cameras here.
I'm gonna grab. Fuck. I'm gonna make contact with Adelaide, and then.
You have someone.
Can I fucking speak in this form?
I don't think so.
No.
No, you cannot. You can grab, you can grapple, but you can't talk.
If Adelaide is the closest, I'm gonna just make contact with her and use Shadow Step and get her out of there.
Okay. That is, I believe, how many rouse checks is that?
A single rouse
just
check.
a single rouse check. Mhm. I believe Adelaide would be willing.
I
run out of the room
Oh,
before I
God.
start eating my cousins.
Perfect. All right, so did you make another rouse check?
Yes, I did not get hungry.
Okay, you're sitting at 4 hunger. So, Adelaide, as you're reaching through the door and feeling these steel bars, you feel this very cold hand touch you, sort of shadow envelop the hand, and pull you out through the bars using Shadow Step. You know that Tullio can't speak in this form, but we'll get right back to you. Edgar.
Absolute dickloads of corrosive vitae.
Okay. If you make me 3 rouse checks, I will allow you to melt one of the bars. In one scene. Does it have to be 3? Kenneth's right there. Just eat him.
2 successes and another failure, taking me to 3.
Okay. So now you're at 3 hunger. All right. You remove 1 bar. You still have that open wound, and you start rubbing it down. You're hissing. And Tullio and Adelaide, you see this, and one of the bars eventually drops down. But that still leaves 3. Arianna.
Doug, I want to Spartan kick these fucking bars. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm a fighty bitch. So I'm gonna Spartan kick these bars.
Okay, so you're basically going to sort of climb up on Edgar for leverage so that you can sort of kick down onto the bars.
Yeah. I
Perfect.
literally.
So while
be like-
Edgar's doing that, you're going to climb on his back like a spider monkey and start kicking down.
Yeah, absolutely. She's
Perfect.
sorry, Uncle, and get up on him and fucking crack down on
You're
him.
tall. Thanks for being tall. Hiya!
Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you for your height.
So
yes.
so strength and brawl, please.
7.
Yes. As Edgar's vitae corrodes away 1, you sort of get on his shoulder, sort of sit up on his shoulders like a toddler.
Mhm.
One leg, thigh around the back of his neck, and kick down with the other one.
Mhm.
Imogen, if you roll me a strength and brawl, get 5 successes or above. Remember that you have your prowess activated, and I believe you buffed for the scene. If you get 5 or above, you can pull down the rest of the door, and everyone should be able to get out before the mist hits them again. Someone will have to grab Kenneth. He is in a state.
Arianna.
Shockingly. I know, right? I was super
Arianna will
shocked
be
by
the
it.
one who Arianna will be the one who does it. She will grab him by his fucking pants and pull him.
Tullio, he's like 2 months old. Leave him alone. What do you want?
Better. Do better.
You should have taught him better. Anyway, not relevant right now.
He learned everything he needs to know in the bedroom from Edgar, and that's apparently all he thinks he needs to know. Ariana's fine.
Had to willpower, but 5.
Okay, so as you're doing this, you see Imogen come up and start tearing down the rest of the steel door, and everyone will be able to get out. If everyone rolls me either strength and athletics or dexterity and athletics, whatever is higher for you, you'll be able to get out before the mist hits you again. That's for everyone who is in the room. I will allow
can Adelaide-
Imogen, Tullio, and Adelaide to assist. Add 2 extra dice.
Yeah, I'm reaching hands through bars, trying to
Mhm.
pull.
And this like
If I can-
spooky man. Yes.
If I could assist by just whoever, if possibly if somebody failing this roll, I'd like to use Shadow Step again if it's possible.
You have to make another rouse check. You're sitting
That's
in 4
okay.
hunger.
That's okay. We're gonna ride this fucking train, dog. We're so good. We're so good. We're fucking
Okay.
tempting fate every day.
Yes.
9 on a crit.
Don't need you, Tullio. You might have to grab Kenneth. Arianna,
No,
you're-
I grab him. I grab him. I fucking
I
haul
would
him
need,
like
I would need a
potato.
10.
Oh, you'd need a 10. Motherfucker. Okay, I drag him
He is
closer,
like a
but I-
rabid animal.
help God. Get it together, my boy. But yeah, she's gonna like try to pull him closer and then realize like I can't do both, and
Mhm.
she will fucking crawl out.
7 critical.
Okay. Edgar's out. Imogen.
4.
Not
No,
enough.
5. Sorry.
5.
I can
Barely
count.
enough. Kenneth is sort of grabbing at your feet, trying to pull himself out as well, but he's not in his right frame of mind, so he can't even make logical decisions to get through the gap. Tullio, you made that rouse check, so you pull Kenneth out through Shadow Step. But this mist is still coming out of the door through the club. So I'd like to know where everyone is going to go.
Oh, we're not going anywhere.
She looks at her uncle. This man has lost his fucking mind. Kenneth is still freaking out though, yeah?
Yes. He is racing
The
towards the exit, and you see he's already gone.
Rapid reflexes, can I grab the motherfucker?
You can.
Amazing. I'd love to fucking grab him. And use compel to take him out of the frenzy.
That's very difficult to do because the beast doesn't particularly care. The beast wants to be away from danger. So, you can make make me a charisma and dominate roll.
Okay.
The successes need to be significant to work through the beast.
I'm gonna rouse them.
Why
I
not?
have a question.
We get hungrier.
Yes, does anyone go towards the exits? That is my question.
No.
Not the main ones. If anything, going towards the one that Eden showed. But Edgar had a whole layout of this place, right?
Mhm.
I want to know where the office is because there's cameras, and we need to not be on camera.
Yeah,
Edgar would know that
was-
the offices are located in a hidden stairwell behind the pool that lead up to the 3rd floor.
Edgar will relay that information to Adelaide and say, I'm going to handle the upstairs party. They got to pump the gas in from somewhere.
5 successes.
5 successes is significant enough to get him to calm down.
She grabs his face. Kenneth, I need you to focus or none of us get out of here alive.
I need to get the fuck out of here now. We're
That
leaving,
mist?
right?
Once we handle this problem, there are cameras. That was red mist, SI have red mist. If you go out that door, there might be SI outside. We do not leave without our family.
Fine. Where you go, I go.
Together. And she squeezes his hand, and then she is going to follow after Adelaide.
Yes, so Edgar's going up. Edgar starts marching off to saying, we got to figure out where the gas came from. Who goes with Edgar?
I'll go with Edgar.
Yeah, 3rd floor behind the pool is where Adelaide's headed.
Tullio?
Following Adelaide to find the camera room.
So you start heading up the stairs, and eventually you hear a voice coming over the PA system in the upstairs part, and you absolutely recognize this voice. And it is Marco Pudinesca. That is the brother of Maurizio Pudinesca. And he says, Well, well, well. Family, did you have a good time in the private room?
It would have been better without your discharge coming through the fucking vents.
I can't wait to let Lucius know that his precious baby girl has betrayed him.
You're not leaving this building alive, Marco. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Yeah, I do.
If you think that red mist is all I got waiting for you, you step into my office.
See you in a minute, sweetheart. You better bend over and have your pants down when I get there.
You head into the office. You see that there are multiple people in this office. You don't recognize any but one outside of Marco. Marco is sitting there behind his desk. You recognize one of the Puttanesca who's standing next to him, Romeo. Adelaide and Imogen, you met Romeo in after you got back from the Shadowlands, and Tullio met Romeo at the hospital before it was burned down. The rest of the people here, what's an insight, please? None. No insight. Don't you have a flaw, Imogen, that happens if you fail? Or is that for awareness?
That was awareness.
Okay. Just check. Tullio?
6.
6?
Oh, apologies, I didn't roll. I thought it was outside of the thing, because I recognize him.
You recognize Marco and Romeo. You don't recognize these other people.
7 on a crit.
Mm-hmm.
3 successes with a bestial hanging.
It's not a bestial. 3 successes is what I needed. Edgar? 5. These are all unbreathing Kindred. There's about 8 of them in this room. They're all holding up automatic weapons. You don't know these Puttanesca. You know Marco to be the most prolific sire of the Puttanesca in Berlin, but you think that Lucius has given him free reign to pick up any thug off of the street and turn them into a Puttanesca. And next to Marco, behind the desk, is Lasse, the owner, who looks like he could throw up at any moment.
Well, we should probably just dispense with the pleasantries.
Why? You got somewhere to be?
Yes.
Yeah, 6 feet under, am I right? And they all of the men holding guns start laughing.
Oh, good. Good. You're all on the same page. I like it that way.
I'm sorry, Arianna. Maybe I was mistaken of sending
I'm
them.
going to cauldron to blood him. I'm not going to let him finish that sentence.
Okay. That is a rouse check.
A success.
All right, so it's a composure. Ooh, that's a good roll for him. So that is a resolve and blood sorcery roll for you.
Yeah.
Just for everyone's clarification, I will allow you to attempt to stop Edgar from doing this. You see him reaching out with his hand because they all have automatic weapons and they're all pointed at you. Just in case you don't want Edgar to start a firefight immediately.
I don't know what he's doing.
But allow everyone to make a wits and occult roll if you want to know what he's doing before he does it, in case you want to stop him.
I have a question, Huddy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of Puttanesca in the room.
Mm-hmm.
And I got coins in my pocket.
Sure.
Do
Really
I
only
have to
affects
make
you
that
when you
roll?
have... No, it really only affects you when you
Okay.
have a single person in a
Okay,
room with you.
all right.
I got a 6 on the wits and a call.
You know that Edgar's doing some sort of blood magic bullshit.
Oh, Jesus.
What's your roll,
What are you
Edgar?
about to say?
Excuse me?
12 successes critical.
Excuse me? Imogen?
I was gonna say, how many people in this room? 8?
11.
There's 8 with guns.
Right. Okay.
Is anything that Imogen and Arianna want to do, or no?
Is there?
I need to know before I proceed with this.
Yeah.
Are we in front of a table?
You're in front of a desk.
Is there a desk between us and Marco?
Yes.
If Arianna doesn't
For example,
stop,
Tullio. If Tullio made this roll, Tullio could attempt to use name of the father on Edgar, whatever.
Yes. I'm more prepping if as soon as he goes pop to flip the desk to be cover, basically.
Adelaide's just gonna say, Edgar, it's a numbers game.
I'm really good with numbers.
If I rapid reflex, could I grab get to where they are, grab one of the people's guns?
You could. That would also cause them to start firing. But you're saying so we're saying let's let Edgar do the Cauldron of Blood.
Fuck it, we ball, gang.
I'll be honest, Arianna's down to clown. As much as it would be crazy, Arianna's down to clown and she'll start fucking shooting as soon as she grabs that gun.
Sure. Now they're all kindred like you are. As I made you make that roll for a purpose. So, you do 1 point of aggravated damage to Marco. He is about 150 years older than you are. He's about as old as Minerva Rossellini. And he's not a slouch. And he sort of... You little fucking shit. Kill these motherfuckers.
Huddy with Stygian Shroud, does that affect them? Because I had that activated for us and I didn't drop it.
I did not hear you. That you said you
Oh,
wanted
I'm so
Stygian
sorry.
Shroud activated. I did not hear it.
I'm so sorry. That's why I asked, and I said I didn't get hungry. Never mind.
Did you already
It's all
make a
good.
rouse check for it?
I did. That's why I got to
I'll
4
let
hunger.
you pull that trigger and activate it. So automatically I'll let you go first because I did not hear. Adelaide, you immediately, as soon as he says kill these motherfuckers, Stygian Shroud. You're covering each other. Anyone have Eyes of Oblivion? You might want to turn them on now. Otherwise you won't be able to see.
Oblivion sight.
Oblivion sight. Arianna, you turn on Oblivion sight. Imogen.
Same.
Totally turn on Oblivion sight. Imogen.
I do not have Oblivion sight, but if the table was just right in front of us, I'm just gonna run over and
You
flip
can make a super duper good guess. So strength and awareness.
Okay.
Make a super duper good guess.
Can I help her because I have Oblivion sight? And I say,
If that is what you would like your action to be, we are doing a single action at a time. This is happening all in rapid succession.
Shit, dog. I'm so sorry. I will not be doing that.
Edgar has no Oblivion sight, I don't believe. Heightened senses isn't going to help you here.
I don't even
You
have
said
that.
strength and what? Awareness?
Strength and awareness.
Thank you.
Come on, Imogen. You got this.
And these motherfuckers are going to shoot blindly into the cloud.
5 successes.
5 successes is enough for you to reach the table and flip it. You're not sure which direction you flipped it in. You hope it's the right one. Edgar.
I would like to activate Palm of Flame.
Okay, that's another rouse check.
We're wilding for clout. in this
Success.
house.
That is a blood source. That is an intelligence and blood sorcery roll.
We're getting it all the way up, dog.
With a critical success, you can make a big old fireball.
Yeah, but we said I could hold on to it and not throw it to punch with it, right?
No, I don't believe so, but if you want to, I'll let you.
That's what I'm finna do.
That'll change the final roll that I'll call for this. That's all.
Word.
That'll make it a strength and brawl.
Ooh, that is a messy critical.
Okay, increase your hunger one more time, please. You're already under your clan compulsion.
Yeah, that takes me to 4.
Mm-hmm.
But that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes.
Okay. So you got a pretty big fireball, 8 successes. Now make me a strength and brawl. It has to be very high. You are in the Stygian Shroud. You can't see anything. Or you can throw it blindly. Pick one.
No, I'm going to deck Marco if I can get to him.
You don't know where he is, so this is a strength and awareness roll, and I need 10 successes, since you're picking a particular subject out of the Stygian darkness.
10 successes exactly, critical.
Okay. So you run over to Marco. Where's at least where you thought he was. Imogen flipped over a table. So with 10 successes, you would have made a great punch. Imogen flipped over a table, and you fall over it. And Marco's not there anymore anyway.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
But that would have been a great
I wanted
amount of
cover,
successes.
not an obstacle.
This is what
God
happens
damn it.
with Stygian Shroud, and not everyone has Oblivion Sight.
Do I see where Marco went? Where this
Yes,
motherfucker go?
you see Marco and the other Puttanesca that you do know, your buddy, he's part of your coterie, Romeo. You see that they are fighting.
Gang. Okay, we're in the mix. Amazing. I'm gonna fucking grab that gun like I wanted and activate a touch of oblivion, which I roused for and was successful on.
Okay, so you touch their hand. Immediately, this dude starts screaming, some random dude that you don't know, and you take his gun. Do you open fire?
Yes, I do.
Composure and firearms, please.
Amazing.
Imogen. What are you doing? No, you already went. Tullio, right? You're last.
Yes.
Tullio.
Yes.
You can see everything. Everything that's
I
happening.
see Marco.
Yeah, you see this. You see Romeo and Marco. Romeo is they're scuffling. It's very obvious that Romeo is trying to stake him.
Oh, perfect. I would love to have a question.
You would love to have a question? I would love to have an answer.
Sick, dog. We are compatible. in
Family.
this.
I got my sisters and me.
I'd like to shadow step and fucking bite him.
Yeah. Make me. You don't need to make any special rolls, but you do need to make me a rouse check.
The rouse check. Yep. Oh. We're so good, gang. This is the last time I'm doing this. I promise. We're not gonna test fate anymore. I've success on the rouse check. We're fucking dancing on this line, baby. We're fucking dancing. And I'd love to just fucking chomp on him. I'm gonna try to drain him.
Okay. That requires a roll. That is a strength and brawl. He's a moving target. He's a moving target.
Hey, gang. Is this the same scene in terms for keeping the Okay, cool. Well, I lied. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna rouse the blood.
You see what Tullio is doing because you can see everything with your Oblivion sight. Just for you.
I know.
Just so you make sure that something doesn't
coin.
happen that would prevent someone receiving a soul.
Yeah.
Just as an aside, you can see it happening.
As long as I can get to them before the final bit, we're good. Because I have the coin in one hand and I have my slapping hand in the other one. I'm good.
I know that's fucking right.
Tullio, what was that rouse check?
I failed.
Okay.
So I'm at 5 now.
So, as you step to where Marco is, there's someone closer than Marco to where you are as soon as you step out. Because he's moving around the room. He's tussling. And it's this human that's just been sitting there doing nothing. And you grab him. And you begin draining. Of course, Edgar can't see this. We're going to swing back around now. To the damage portion. Adelaide, Dex Athletics. You don't have any penalties here because you can see.
Gonna rouse. I'm gonna spicy. I'm gonna rouse the blood. I don't get hungry. Okay.
Everybody is going to be starving. Everyone's going to eat all of these puttanesca.
Yeah, I am, and I'm gonna slip a coin into one of their mouths. It's gonna be totally fine. It's not gonna be weird. Don't make it weird. All right, Dex Athletics.
You got this.
Wait. Yeah, no, that is correct. 3.
Okay. I'm just going to make a general roll. Take 1 point of superficial damage as it grazes you in the arm. They didn't roll very well. Only rolled 2 successes. Edgar. Dex athletics, so you see if you're going to get filled full of bullets.
Do I get any bonus for being prone on the floor?
No.
With the table that's supposed to be covered.
Yeah, I'm confused at the logistics of the shooting here.
They're a bunch of greenhorn Puttanesca who have never wielded a gun before because they're all European.
Yes. Okay,
and they
now
don't
I
know what
understand.
recoil means.
That means 2 things. But hey,
and they also probably have never seen a Stygian shroud before.
I got fleetness up. I still haven't seen anything die. I'm just trying to make sure I'm balancing all of my.
I still haven't seen any.
Your buffs and debuffs.
I still haven't seen anything die. Well, Tullio will take care of that in a second.
Yeah, as a tree, I'll drop it before I do the thing.
4 successes. All right. Well, please take 4 points of superficial damage. Do you still have blood ages up though? Actually,
Yeah.
So you don't. You don't take any damage.
Vibin.
You're down to
The
14.
the point is to be so tough that your stupidity never catches up with you.
Okay. Imogen.
Yes.
Dex athletics.
Is this table just gone? Is it just useless as cover?
You couldn't.
Even though I
you
flipped
wouldn't
it.
know.
Okay.
Arianna, Dex athletics as well.
Oh, child. 4 with the Bastille on the hunger die.
You're fine.
Oh,
You
good.
don't get hit by any bullets.
Let's go. We're popping.
4 as well.
You do. I'll take 2 points of superficial damage.
Does toughness reduce that?
I have reduced it.
Oh,
I have
okay, you
reduced
reduced it. Okay. We're cool then. Sick.
Tullio, you don't get to make a roll. As you are draining this person, you may remove yourself to 2 hunger, and then a bullet ricochets off and shoots Lassa through the neck. Adelaide, last round before something happens.
Romeo and Marco are in the middle of it. I'm making my way over there.
For clarification, some of these Puttanesca have shot each other.
Nice. I love that. I love that for them. I want Marco's soul in my coin. And so I'm going to help with Romeo so he can stake him.
How would you like to help?
I have a specialty with Brawl against Kindred. So I want to get behind Marco and grab him and also bite into the back of his neck, if I can.
Okay, so make me a strength and brawl.
Does my rouse check count for still?
Yes.
Or do I? Okay.
Edgar, you have been able to stand up. Your blood aegis is keeping you free from any of these bullets, but you can't see anything.
I'm about going towards the nearest gunfire and decking a motherfucker with a fistful of fire.
Roll me another 10 successes in strength and brawl. You will hit a random Puttanesca this time, if you make the 10 successes. Imagine if I blindfolded you and then put you in a crowded room and gave everyone guns, how that would handle for you.
Okay, I didn't get my credit.
And told them to and then I also gave them blindfolds and told them to start shooting.
That is 7 successes.
Listen, Edgar can look like an idiot because no one but the people who can see, and it's everything's fine. No, that is not 10 successes.
How many?
8.
Well,
Yeah.
with a little help from Arianna, who is successfully mowing down some of the Puttanesca, specifically because she can see, she's aiming for their kneecaps to basically remove them from any issue here. You can hit one. I will allow it. You don't hit him in the face. You sort of hit him in the shoulder. It doesn't make him go down, but it definitely sends his gun up into the ceiling.
Word.
Imogen.
I would like to soaring leap to the last gun flash I saw.
The flash of the gun.
Oh, or the
gets
is it
swallowed
muted?
up. It's any
Got it.
kind of light gets swallowed up in the
I
darkness.
see.
Even the sounds of the gun sounds like they're shooting through really thick down pillows.
That makes sense. Ooh, in that case, I don't really know what I can do aside from blindly try to find somebody and brutal feed. Well, a Putanesca, preferably.
Okay, would you like to try and feel for somebody? Or would you like to just wait this turn out?
I'll wait this turn out.
Okay. Tullio, you see Adelaide going after your target, Marco. You see that she sort of jumped on the back of him and chomped into the back of his neck. And you see that Romeo is taking this opportunity to jab a stake into his heart. What is it that you would like to do? You see Edgar blindly in the fray of all these bullets punching at someone.
I'm gonna, now that I've fed a little bit, I'm gonna shadow step to Imogen and be her eyes, and then just kind of help her actually use her powers.
Okay, so let's do a rouse check for the shadow step. And
Fucking 3 hunger again.
well, you wanted to use it. You could have just walked over there. No one can see you, my dude.
There's gunfire,
but
Huddy. I'm not
I
walking anywhere.
But I have that, and it's cool. Imogen, strength and brawl.
Sick. 9 on a crit.
Excuse me?
9 on a crit.
Yeah. You lead Imogen, and you say, like, there's your target, hit. And Imogen punches her fist through someone's face who's already full of bullets.
Could I actually brutal feed off of them? Get
Yeah,
some
I'll
hunger back? Yeah, I'd like
Power
to do
couple shit, dog.
Yeah.
that. Yeah. And then I'll punch him in the face.
Are you attempting to
No.
Diablerize him?
No.
Okay. So I'll allow you to move yourself down to 0 hunger as you brutal feed off of him. Adelaide, you may remove yourself to 1 hunger because I assume you stop before the end.
Mm-hmm.
And as Romeo pushes the stake into his heart, do you drop the Stygian shroud?
Yes, I do, as I shove a coin into Marco's mouth and I go to rip his head off.
So as the Stygian shroud falls, and you can again see where everything is, this firefight, this chaos that ensued because Edgar immediately... Edgar shot first. The shot heard around the world, right? Edgar, this is what you see. You see Lhasa is still sitting in his chair, but he has expired. He was both fed upon and was shot. You see many of these Putanesca have, thanks to Arianna, have lost the use of their legs. They will regain them, of course, at some point in the future. And you see that Adelaide is ripping... Imogen is feeding off of one of them, and Adelaide is ripping the head off of Marco. And he has been staked, and you see that this one Putanesca... Romeo, you met him once, you think, was responsible for staking him. And Adelaide, as you pull off of his head, all of you feel this intense euphoria. All of your eyes are suddenly cast upon Marco and his final death. And all of you can see that Adelaide shoves something in his mouth. And almost all of you know what it is. It is a coin. I need everyone to give themselves a dot in dexterity. Everyone give themselves 1 dot in melee and 1 dot in performance. Those of you who have auspex, give yourself 1 dot in auspex with a power of your choice. And all of you feel this, as I mentioned, the sense of euphoria, and all of you hear in your minds the low, deep, rumbling chuckle of the Bloody Doctor.
Is this poor little fucker that I just punched still, like, alive?
Yes.
Okay, now that the Stygian shroud's dropped, I'm gonna bite him in the face.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to Diablerize him or just drain him?
I just need his blood. I don't need his fucking stains. That's gross.
You may remove yourself to 0 hunger. Romeo is sort of looking at you, Adelaide, and looking at all of you and looking at the rest of them.
Hello again.
Ronald?
Romeo.
Romeo.
Okay.
I tried to talk to Tullio Giovanni before. Hey, Ari.
Hey,
So, this is kind of fucked up, huh?
No. No, I mean, yes, but no.
And he starts walking over to these other Puttanesca and starts stomping on their heads.
Would you like a knife?
No, I'm good. He stomps on another one. So I wanted to talk to you, but I never really got the chance. Ari knows what that's like when you have a Saya like that. Thanks for taking him out, by the way. I was doing my best.
I give you points for effort. The execution, you need more
I wasn't trying to kill him. I
next.
was going to use him as a bargaining chip, but that's not important now.
bargaining chip for what?
It's a really long, complicated story. I need your help. I tried to get it from Tullio. Tullio told me to fuck off and couldn't really talk to you while Ari was around, no offense, because of your allegiance to Lucius. But I guess if she's hanging out with you guys, I guess it means that you broke away from him or whatever.
No, not really.
Well, shit.
I've switched sides.
It's a long, complicated story. Why don't you tell yours first?
I never wanted to be with Lucius. That was the thing the Puttanescas decided. Mako was my Saya. I met a girl. Milena girl. Wanted to run away with her. I may have overrode Felix Milena's blood bond to her.
So you're a dumbass.
It's not the first time I've heard it, I guess. But they found out, or Mako found out, that I did that. And instead of just killing me outright and telling Hamish Milena, he was using it to blackmail Hamish Milena into believing that Urbano Pisanope had something to do with it. Maurizio and Hamish and Urbano all hate each other, and Mako hates Maurizio, and Maurizio hates Matteo, and it's,
And everybody's shaking pills at the old folks' home, yada, yada, yada.
They took Charlotte. They're keeping her in the Milena house.
She's still alive?
I hope so.
I thought Catherine killed her years ago.
No.
Is this what you need help with?
They took her. They got her locked up in the Milena house with Hector. I don't know if you know or remember. Hector was also a defector.
Hector the Defector.
He's your nephew,
With
isn't he?
Beatrice.
He is my nephew.
Are Beatrice and Lamar still alive?
I don't know. If I don't get to her, Charlotte's gonna be dead. That Hector's not gonna be able to control his hunger forever.
How long has she been kept away?
I really don't want to tell you, Ari.
We're working
Probably a
on
wise
it.
plan. No offense.
She just flips everybody off.
Long enough for a season to have gone by.
Oh, shit.
She's a ghoul.
Yeah. She's my ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
Was, probably. Past tense.
I got her for a year, unless they've fed her or something. I don't know. I don't know what they've done. I can't get near the house.
Well, there is that. And Edgar will start to pick up the desk and start to look for the paperwork for the Kit Kat on
Yeah.
the desk.
And Romeo sees what you're doing. He says, "Don't bother."
Who's got the deed?
I don't know. Someone Maurizio has, his kid. Everything goes to him. It's Maurizio's child now.
The
Like-
name?
Actual child or
No. Lassa had a son. Everything was supposed to go to him. Real good lawyer. So Maurizio decided to take the son and make him his child.
Oh, I understand.
So now the
Oh,
Kit Kat
okay.
Club, it belongs to the Puttanesca.
So they're all dead.
Yeah, I guess I don't think we'll be so lucky at the fucking hunting party. But look, I don't know what they're doing with her. I don't know if my information is even correct. That she's locked up in her house. I just need you to find out where she is. I will support your side. I'll defect. I'll do anything that you want. I'll fuck off out of Berlin. I'll do anything that you want me to do as long as you get her back.
You know, actually, this calls to mind. I mean, Tullio, you could... And he just kind of gestures to Lhasa in the chair. You
that
did kind
worked
of...
out so well last time.
Well,
Edgar.
you did kind of kill him. And I really sort of needed him for a move that I needed to make.
I think I've done you enough favors, Edgar. I mean, he's gonna fucking eyeball Kenneth.
Alright, but if I actually owe you one for this one, like, can we make an arrangement? Like...
What the fuck are you people talking about?
Tullio's vampire Jesus. Don't worry about it.
Romeo, do you have anything of Charlotte's?
Yeah. Don't mind that it looks strange. I didn't do it. And he hands you a teddy bear that all the stuffing has been ripped out of, so it's all deflated and it's sort of been folded up in his inner pocket.
Thank you, Romeo. I don't give back the teddy bear.
Sure.
She's at the Milliner house, you say?
That's as far as okay. You know Gemma, who's also in our coterie?
Yeah.
She's a Melina, right? She's Hamish's daughter.
Yeah.
She hates fucking Charlotte. I know you don't know because you don't talk to us because you're up here and we're down there.
That's not...
She hates him. She hates her. I don't know why. But sometimes she'll say shit to me like that that she's got her hooked up to Hector and you know, she's feeding him all her blood and keeps her starving and you know, she eats scrap. She says shit to me just to piss me off because she knows, but she's also not saying anything.
You know, son, it's too long a history. I'm very closely related to the Milliners. All the grudges.
I know.
They literally called the Grudge Keeper, son. You just got let go.
Look, I know, okay? I know. And then don't call me son, alright? I might be a fucking moron in love, but I'm older than you.
Barely.
More than barely.
Regardless.
Barely.
Because I definitely don't do shit like that.
I will find her. I have the means.
Great. Also, I'll be at the hunting party. I don't want to go. Now that Mako's dead, I don't have to go. But I am going to go because my kids are coming.
Make sure you take a shower so you don't smell like this. Adelaide is going to make sure that all of the Putneskas in the room are dead. I know he stomped on their heads, but we're
They're
also
all dead.
kindred. Okay.
Yeah.
Cameras.
Well,
Cameras.
yeah.
And whatever SI weapons I had.
The SI weapons, don't worry about it. That was deals made ages ago, before, around the time that I got into the city, or just before, deals made with the Baron of the Anarch, Sahira.
What?
She has a whole cache of SI weapons.
So they're making deals with Sahira.
They've been making deals with Sahira.
Yeah, I'm
Look,
sorry. Did I
Adelaide
get
remembering.
What?
I was about to say, did I get the early scoop on that? I didn't think I did. I thought we were all on the same page.
Are you aware that Lucius is gathering forces from Boston?
I've heard.
2 of my kids are amongst them. I will do my best to try and convince them not to join, but I don't think they care about me that much. I was just a donor, you know what I mean?
You still have time.
I don't know. One of them's a Giovanni now, and I don't think... And if you ever heard the relationship between the Puttanesca and the Giovanni, it's not great. Right,
Yeah.
Ari?
That's right.
One of them's one of you, though.
Great. To be fair, most of your bloodline actually fucking suck.
Edgar.
Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong.
Not the time.
We have several Giovanni that they can speak with.
Anyway, we just need to... It'll be...
Is there any other information that you have, Romeo? You were there for a long time.
I was. What do you want to know?
So Ilse's dead. What other plans does Lucius have?
Ilse's dead?
Yes.
Yeah, dog.
Edgar, now is not the
Dog?
time.
I'm not a dog.
Okay. Arianna goes over to Kenneth for a moment, make sure he's okay. And then she looks at the others. And there's a decision that is made on her face. And she says, Peacock Island. He plans on attacking it. Hasn't happened yet. I don't know how much time.
I suppose we should talk to Akua. Because Romeo, with him being head of the family, if you don't bring them in, they die.
I'll do my best, but right now I care about Charlotte. Care about her. My kids don't even know me, so I'll do my best for them. But
I need anyone you have that is on shaky ground.
Yeah. Mako's brother, Maurizio's brother, Matteo, and his kid, Dante. They want to defect, but they're too scared of Maurizio.
This is useful information. Thank you.
If you can get me the kid, lossless boy, and the paperwork, I'll do what I can for you.
He's calling himself, Gucci. No.
Kill that fucker. Nope, I don't want him anymore. Just bring me the paperwork.
I'll try. At the very least, I'll bring it to you at the hunting party.
What's next? The next two gonna be Dolce and Gabbana?
I don't know. Mark, one of my broodmates is Armani.
You know, I heard that, and I thought it was a joke, and now you're confirming it, and I'm moderately...
Do you think I was born with the name Romeo?
I don't know. Your parents could have been Shakespeare fans.
Yeah, no offense. Maybe we're all shits because you treat us like shits because generationally you've always treated us like shits. You don't know anything about the Puttanesca or how we do what we do or why we do what we do.
No, but when you all asked me and my mother for money, we always gave it to you, didn't
Your
we?
mother's dead, and we scrubs never got a penny or a cent.
Well, you should have came to me. I would have fed you.
That's not the way it works. And
no, when I eat, my boys eat.
congratulations, you won the lottery and getting embraced into a Duncern. Not all of us get that choice. Ask your family, I guess.
Well, ask me for help
But
next time.
no thanks. And he looks at you, Adelaide. I bet you could get her out, though. You at least seem useful.
I am. Make sure you stay that way. Please.
Anything that I can do. Boons. Favors. Whatever you want. You start treating me with respect, Mr. Wade, I'll think about getting your papers. You get my girl,
No.
I'll think about getting your papers.
Sure.
So Peacock Island, I need to make a call. And I'm gonna take some of the flesh off one of the Puttanescos to get down to 1 hunger.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna let Heidi know, because that's in Cam territory, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Romeo sort of starts pacing around the room, and he's like, I'm not gonna lie, I get real worried that I got information from the other side. I know Ari does too, but Ari just talks to Lucius. I'm with everybody else, with the grunts, with the scrubs, with the Pisonobes and the Milliners and the Pudinescas. I'm real worried now. I'm getting real nervous that none of you are asking any questions about Lucius's operations. I'm getting nervous now. There's nothing you want to know. You just want to run it the way you did here. A firefight? Because have you met Urbano Pisonobe? You've seen the shit he can do? Makes Alexander Nagaraja look like a bitch, no offense.
What's the setup? What are we walking into at this hunting party?
The hunting party is taking place in Urbano Pisonobe's manor. It's an estate. It's built in the valley. There's lots of woods back there, and well, I assume we'll all be participating, or at least you will, as honored guests. We'll be participating in the manhunt.
I'm much less concerned about the internal workings of Lucius's operation. I'm sure the rest of my coterie can handle that just fine. What do... We know that all of you on that side of the aisle believe in this nebulous concept that is Lucius is the heir to the crown of shadows, right? Like this is, you've heard this jargon before?
Yes.
Who doesn't believe?
Well, if it's not obvious, talking about it openly will get you murdered. But like I said, Matteo and Dante, I know that they want to defect. They are just afraid of Maurizio.
No, I mean, who's playing along with the bit but doesn't believe? You know what I mean? Like, Hamish, never been a faith guy. So he's playing along for the bit, right?
I don't think Hamish is the man you remember.
Oh, don't tell me he's getting religious in his old age.
Hamish, if anyone is playing along for the bit, it's Maurizio. Hamish, if anyone is not even playing along for the bit and pushing back, but stays anyway, it's Urbano. Hamish is a zealot.
Remember the blood?
What a shame.
Do you know anything about Sihira and their dealings?
Just what I told you. Maurizio, Urbano, and Hamish all have various deals with her. The Pudinesca wanted weapons from her. What they gave her in return, no idea. They have grenades that'll paralyze you, and they have grenades that'll make it like a little sunshine bomb. All sorts of terrible things. I didn't give them to these scrubs, though.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to tell him you guys did this. When he asks. When I go back.
Do not mention that I was here, and I won't mention what happened with your sire.
As long as you can keep yourself from being questioned.
I have had issues with the family since Olivia removed the Bahari and replaced it with us, the Pudinesca. And I've never said anything, so.
Speaking of the Bahari, has Lucius had any dealings with Imogen? What is her name? I just remember the look on her face. Yes, Matilda.
Would I know that?
No, I don't. I've never met anyone named Matilda that I remember. No, you've never seen Lucius with any of the Bahari, besides Hannelore, of course.
The only person that he's ever been around that was Bahari was Hannelore.
And Imogen.
And of course Imogen.
Yeah, Hannelore keeps her locked up as well.
Where?
Yes.
I don't know where. I just hear them talk about it sometimes. It's a floral shop she gets flowers from.
Do I know this flower shop?
Mhm.
I know where she is. Do you remember when we were younger? We were ghouls. The flower shop that I used to work
Yes.
at.
Yes. Yes.
There.
A flower shop, you say?
Yes.
I haven't been in a while. I think it would be good to check.
I can take you there.
Please.
Right.
What's the location, Huddy? If Arianna gives it to me, is it the same one? Okay.
Yeah, Arianna will rattle off the location.
There's a crack in all of Adelaide's bones as her jaw unhinges just a bit and then clenches back together.
If there's no other questions for me, numbers of who's coming from Boston or anything like that, then I'll mosey my way back over to Lux, I guess. And Ari,
Is it
you should
just-
probably come with me sooner rather than later.
How many from Boston?
As far as I know, there are representatives from every bloodline outside of the Nagaraja.
Unfortunate.
One from the Duncern, one from the Giovanni, 2 from the Milanas, 1 from the Ashes, 1 from the Samdi, 2 from the Rossellini. I think that's everybody.
Has anyone seen Catherine?
Yeah.
Yes,
Where is she?
she's been wandering. Has she come to see Lucius?
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Speaking of, you're talking about who wants to defect from my side. I should ask you, why do you have defectors from your own side? Why do I see Louisa there with Lucius?
Because she doesn't take rejection well.
Clearly.
And as for Catherine, it is desperation.
Yeah. Magdalena as well. Rossellini.
No, she's always had a hard on for your uncle.
Well, she had a hard-on for Marco, but I guess she won't anymore because his hard-on is permanently soft.
Like the rest of us, she'll just jump on his brother and call it a day.
What, Mateo? I don't think so.
Maurizio.
Maurizio?
Yeah, she's got options.
I mean, yeah,
Are there any-
they're siblings, but I don't think they get along very well.
Are there any other defectors that you know of? Besides those 3?
Lamar, Beatrice, of course. Hector, of course. Don't know about any Hamish's kids. Pippa, maybe. But she doesn't leave the house, which makes me suspicious.
Pippa? Wasn't that who Charlotte was with at the dinner?
Probably.
She was at the dinner?
You really don't pay attention, Edgar.
Oh, we all watched you, though, showing up half singed.
I know how to make an entrance. Thank you very much.
And I believe we need to make an exit to Siakua. Unless there's anything else that you have for us, Romeo.
I'm just here to offer you information before I won't get to talk to you again, because I'm definitely not going to hang out with you at the party unless I want to get my head chopped off.
Where is Kenneth? Where did he go?
He's been standing next to Arianna.
Take care of your business.
Speaking to Kenneth?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Ari and Romeo will go upstairs in Lux, and I'll hide out in the White Pit till Ari comes down to get me.
She's gonna stop in front of Imogen. Get me a way out. Everything else, I'll do what I have to do.
I'll make it happen.
She just touches her forehead to Imogen's.
And Imogen, you feel the indent. She does that.
She pulls away, looks at Adelaide. I'll get you those fingers.
I
And then-
appreciate it.
And then she will leave.
As Kenneth walks out with you, he sort of points back at you, Edgar, and he says, "You said you would go get her. You better not be fucking lying."
I'll be in touch.
And that is where we will end Episode 8, Condemn the Soul, for this evening. Thank you, everyone.